Subscribe in the next 10 seconds for a Frenchman to show up on your doorstep and give you a baguette. Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I am playing not Football Fusion, but a better version of Football Fusion Practice. Realistically, I've been talked to about this game before. It's literally called Football Fusion 2 Practice, but it's not their practice. They have custom game modes catered towards mag catching, coverage, and throwing. I've never played this game before, so this is going to be my first initial reactions. I've been recommended this game by a couple of people. Apparently it helps a lot if you're trying to improve on magging, playing defense, or throwing. As a player that has played all three of these positions, I've been a QB for a while. I've obviously been a pretty good receiver at some point, as I have 10 All-Pros, not to flex or anything. And I've also been a pretty good MLB for a while, so I know how to do all of these, so I can give my official opinion and see if it's really accurate towards helping you in game. So I say we start off with mag catching. I've actually been told this I got messaged by the owner of the game, and I also got recommended this game to help with mags by a couple of friends. So oh wow, this is yo, what? Hold on, wait, I gotta mess around with this because there's a lot of different angles. I'm just messing around with the settings right now, but this is like really in depth. I need to see. Obviously 6 yards is not catchable. Okay, that's easily catchable, so let's go there. Throw power. Okay, so you can set it to like 95. Let's see if this is like, I don't really know if this is accurate or not, is the only thing. The dive doesn't seem very accurate, but alright. Lob angle. I can switch it from bullet to lobs. Like, will he lob it 95 power? Oh boy. Is that? Yo, that's crazy. You could do a bullet, or you can actually that's nuts. I mean, I gotta say, like, realistically, this is pretty accurate. Like, hold on, I could catch that. That's catchable for sure. This is cool though, honestly. Like, if you want to get better at magging, this will probably help. I can't lie. Damn, I don't think that's catchable. Honestly, this is pretty cool though. Alright. So I can mag 3.7. Nah, this is cool. You can just mess around with the settings, practice magging a bunch of different ways. It's low-key sick. I don't know if the jump is the jump or the dive is accurate though. Is the only thing. But it's definitely cool. I don't think the dive's accurate at all. No, the dive's not accurate whatsoever. But I mean, it definitely helps with timing, that's for sure. I think, yeah, the jump's still normal. Yeah, the jump's normal. I mean, it's just really the dive. The dive isn't too accurate. So I don't know how helpful this would be with diving mags, but it would definitely help with mags no matter what. What does this mean? Oh, so you can practice from yard lines too. You could do situational mags. Like if you do 95, it'll start at the 5 yard line, and you can just like run around, and then he'll throw a bullet at you, and you just have to. Alright, so you could practice mag reels too. What does start position do? Oh, you could choose how far out to the sideline you are, and then go to the corner. Bit of a too much routing, I'm guessing, but if I go to lob angle, like, he'll hit a 95 power lob to the corner. I think I need to lower the power for that one. Might have to lower the power for that one. Let's try like 70. But yeah, this is cool, honestly. Like, you can just fool around with this. I caught it off the rock wall, but I do want to try some of the other modes though. But mag practice is pretty cool. Only issue with it is I don't think the dive is accurate, but it's kind of hard to replicate the dive. So, all right, let's test out coverage. Where do I go? Oh, here we go. Wait, this is cool. Wait, this is cool. All right, I didn't know what I was doing the first time, but... I'm on your ass, boy. Come here. Honestly, 88's not bad. Is there one where they actually throw the ball? Or... Yeah, I actually got burned there. Like, that's not bad. Hold on, let's try something else. Coverage practice. That's honestly pretty cool. So what that does is that helps you improve your reaction time when it comes to covering people. Like, so it makes you stay inside of that circle, and that represents your proximity to the receiver. So in like man-to-man or zone-to-man situations where you're on one person, it will help like covering that, since it's basically randomized. I mean, he's got the entire field to himself. If you can cover him, like, say, I want to say 90 out of 100, like 85 to 90 out of 100 with the entire field, zone demand will come a lot easier to you because you don't have to cover the entire field in zone demand on one guy. It's not like a 2v2. It's more, obviously, there's going to be like 7 other receivers, so he's not going to have that much field to work with. Settings. Wait, hard. Coverage practice. So I think I'm doing hard right now. I don't know what I was doing before, so I don't know. Let's see. Is hard just more cutting? This is low-key sick though. All right. My biggest thoughts about the coverage practice are it does help with reaction time for sure. I don't like how you can push the rig around. That's not realistic. You can't push people around mid-route in FF. But I think settings just makes it easier or harder to guard. So you can work your way up to hard, which is nice to have levels. But I don't like you see how I'm pushing the rig like 20 yards down the field, like how I'm still able to push him around. That's not like, you see that? Like, that's not realistic. Yeah, so it's definitely, the mode's definitely making route less complex, like more straight. Yeah, once again, my biggest thing is I feel like, one, it would be better if they could throw the ball, like, so you could really see if you're on it. Like, maybe have programmed routes into this. Like, if you add, say, like, he can do whatever route pattern and it ends in a certain like comeback, a streak, outpost. Like, if you can add that to it so you can really practice covering, that would be cool. And obviously, I think you need to make it to where the rig doesn't have a hitbox, so you can't get pushed around. I don't know if that's possible. Obviously, I'm not a developer, but honestly, that's pretty cool how it helps with reaction time. I mess with that. That's a smart idea. I like it. I like the thinking. I think there's some improving he could do, but... Wait, so... What is this? Okay. Alright. I guess you just throw the ball at the X's. I thought you would be able to throw to an actual receiver. But I guess this is just hitting zones, which, in all honesty, it doesn't really make sense, is what I'm trying to say. Like, in what game situation are you going to sit there in your own end zone and be like, oh, yes, I need to throw the ball to almost the goddamn top of the stadium? Like, I don't honestly understand the point of this. Yeah, so honestly, if you're trying to get better at QB, I would just recommend playing 2v2s, getting labs, you know, just practice game situations. I honestly don't think this is going to help you too much for QBing. I do really like the mag catching and the coverage. I think these two are going to help you a lot. Throwing, not so much. I don't really see the point of throwing it at an X. That's like 50 yards in the sky. You're never going to have to do that. But the mag catching, where you can choose what kind of mag it is, the yard line, the situation, I think that's sick. Like, you can practice so many different situations in this. Like, you saw how I was mostly just streaking, but like realistically, I could start at the 5 and I could start one yard away from him, and I could hit an outpost, and then he would throw it to me. That's sick. I mess with that a lot. That's so cool. You can even decrease when he throws it. So if I do 3 seconds, I can just post straight to the corner, and after 3 seconds, he'll just chuck me that. Like, I like this a lot. I like this idea. The lob powers don't seem to be catered too well to the end zone lobs. Like, the QB, oops, I forgot to change the mode. But when it comes to the lob powers, it seems like the QB tends to lead them, but doesn't take into account where the end zone is. I mean, it is a robot, so it's to be expected, but when you're picking lob powers, you kind of have to really cater to the robotic QB, because if you pick the wrong spot, it's going to lead you out of bounds. I mean, I really like the mag practice. I mean, it's cool. You can see your timing on bullet mags. Like, I mean, that's like, oh, that's so cool. I mess with this a lot. I wish for the coverage mode they had a ball and a QB, but final thoughts on it. I think the throwing practice won't help you too much with throwing. I think the mag catching practice will help you a ton. I mean, it's really realistic when it comes to throwing the ball, and you can add height. It's honestly pretty realistic, close to the magging. I think it will help you a lot. Coverage practice does help with your reaction time. There's no ball or anything, but if you can stick with someone, I think it would be pretty cool. But yeah, honestly, I really like this game. Alright guys, just wanted to add in at the end of the video that I have talked to the owner of the game, and he said that he will attempt to fix the things that I did point out, such as the lob angles, adding a QB to the coverage. I also did mention the rig pushing, or pushing the guy in the coverage, and also the throwing, that he's going to add a robotic streaker, and then maybe he'll even add a CB to cover that guy, so you can see if you're really diamond or not. But once again, it's really nice to have a creator that makes a game and listens to feedback from the community. So the fact that he listened to all of my suggestions and is even vowing to put them in the game is great. And I just wanted to make sure to throw in that this guy is working to improve his game, and is also working to add in new features that could help potential players. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and peace out, everybody.